Google has spent a decade and billions of dollars assembling the most concentrated collection of AI expertise on the planet. But those investments are only as secure as the people who manage them. When two of their most critical scientists decide to leave, it signals a shift that a corporate balance sheet can't easily hide. This ticker tracks Alphabet's valuation on June 22, 2026. In a single day of trading, the company sheds over $200 billion in market capitalization. Why does the departure of individual researchers cause a financial shock of this magnitude? Investors aren't just reacting to a change in the org chart. They're questioning if the company with the most resources is actually losing the race for the minds that matter. The market is treating elite talent as a leading indicator of future value.
Computing power has become a commodity that anyone with enough cash can buy. But the creative vision to build the next frontier of intelligence remains the ultimate bottleneck. One of those figures is John Jumper. He spent 9 years at Google DeepMind and co-created AlphaFold, the AI system that earned him the 2024 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for solving the 50-year-old mystery of protein folding. The other is Noam Shazeer. He co-authored the research that introduced the Transformer, the software architecture that powers almost every modern large language model. Google reportedly paid $2.7 billion to bring him back into the fold in 2024, only for him to leave again less than 2 years later. Losing two individuals of this caliber in the same week creates a leadership gap that Alphabet cannot simply hire its way out of. These aren't just employees. They are the architects of the technology the entire search industry now depends on. Jumper and Shazeer aren't leaving to start their own ventures. They are joining Google's primary rivals. Jumper is moving to Anthropic, while Shazeer has returned to OpenAI. These labs are currently winning the narrative in one of AI's most profitable sectors, agentic coding. Developers increasingly reach for tools from OpenAI and Anthropic to build their software, creating a level of user devotion that Google has struggled to match. This chart highlights the pressure on Google's AI products. While rivals ship frequent updates, Google's own release cycles have faced delays, specifically with their Gemini 3.5 Pro model, leaving a gap in a market that moves by the week. Top-tier researchers are migrating toward the companies that are currently winning the workflows that developers care about most. Google's most visible defense is its physical scale. The company operates a global network of data centers, giving it a massive lead in computing power. This diagram shows Google's custom tensor processing unit. Designing their own chips insulates them from supply shortages. Owning the stack allows training at scales smaller labs can't access. However, silicon is useless without human logic. Without the right minds, this hardware becomes dormant. As rivals trigger a price war on AI tokens, Google's massive investments in hardware face a new risk. If they cannot retain the talent to build the most efficient models, the costs of maintaining these data centers will begin to outpace the revenue they generate. For over a decade, Google DeepMind has set the global standard for AI research, acting as a magnet for the world's most ambitious scientists. But elite talent is increasingly wary of the bureaucratic friction found inside a massive corporation. They are choosing the singular, rapid focus of pure-play AI labs over the complex hierarchy of big tech. This feedback loop shows how momentum builds in the developer community. When top talent migrates, they build better tools, which wins developer devotion. That loyalty then makes it easier to attract even more talent, leaving incumbents behind. In 2026, agility is proving to be more valuable than historical infrastructure. The ability to move fast and capture developer mindshare is currently neutralizing Google's financial advantages. Alphabet remains a $4 trillion giant, but the departure of Jumper and Shazeer suggests that the people closest to the technology see better opportunities elsewhere. The long-term damage isn't just about losing a Nobel Prize winner. It's the erosion of institutional knowledge and the message sent to the next generation of researchers. The market is now looking past the data centers and asking a difficult question. Do these researchers know something about the limits of Google's future that the rest of us are only starting to understand? The AI race will be decided by the people who capture the most developer mindshare. Data centers provide the power, but human creativity provides the direction. If you think Google can turn this around, or if their lead is truly drying up, let us know in the comments.